guys, so it is April 6th. It's a Thursday. I'm about to go to work. I just did a whole hair montage for y'all and I wasn't recording. But I put the wig on last night. It's just my old fake bald wig. But yeah, I was trying to do some stuff before I left. Well, I probably got everything down. I read my Bible and I'll tell y'all about that in the car. But my mama want me to go get her some gas. So I'm gonna get her some gas. And I wanted some ice from the gas station anyway. Because I want to make me a matcha before I go to work. But yeah, so I'll see y'all when I get back. Hi guys again. I don't think I started off the vlog. So my name is Shakila. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're not, on this channel we do Christ, life, and fashion, which we haven't made it to the fashion part. Because I feel like Christ played a part in life, and life without Christ is nothing. So those two intertwine with each other. I'm chilling for some reason. But I'm headed to get I thought my mama wanted me to put gas in her car, but she wants me to put gas in a gas jug because she's cutting the grass. So I'm gonna get her some gas and then I'm gonna give me a cup of ice because I want to make me a matcha. I actually like that that matcha stuff I showed y'all I bought in the last vlog. Yeah, so I want to make me one. And if I had me some coffee, I would have put some coffee in it because I need some energy because I've been up since like 7, then I went back to sleep. I woke up like 12, and y'all know I don't get out of work till 7 in the morning. So yeah, but I'm about to give her this gas, get me some ice, and then I'm gonna run back to the house and make this real quick. I need to order me some food. I need to be looking at that because I don't got no food. I want some it's a hibachi place where I work. My friend sent me the number. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quick call them so I can place my order. I should already have an order with them saved in my phone. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get the tuna avocado rolls again. And I'm gonna get the steak hibachi with no squash. Oh, but I had bagel sushi too. So I might just get that order again. I'm gonna get the steak hibachi, no squash. And I'm gonna get noodles this time instead of rice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Cause the bagel sushi, it just have veggies in it. Let me get these gas and stuff. I'll be back. Getting my thummy nails. But But yep. So yeah, this matcha, I thought it was gonna be green. Well, it wasn't green. It was green when I made it the other day, but I don't know if because I used more almond milk this time or what. But it's white. It's still good though. Well, I'm so. I left my jacket. I have seen my brother got an extra jacket because I left my jacket. But yeah, so we're going to talk about what I read today. So I took a picture of it in my iPad, on my phone, because I put my iPad in my bag. I didn't want to leave it. But I started reading Galatians. Yeah, it was 6 chapters, so I only read 3, and I'm gonna read 3 tomorrow. But I hope y'all can hear me. The first thing I read, the first thing I wrote was out of chapter 1, and it says, for do I now persuade men or God, or do I seek to please men? For if I still please men, I will not be a bondservant of God. So basically, it's saying where did that word come? But I feel like it's basically saying like now, I feel like nowadays a lot of people are scared to serve God because of it not being a societal norm, if that makes sense. And like a lot of people would rather get gratification and praises from man because of the things they're doing, other than thinking of getting that gratification and praises from God. Because when we do the work of God and the things that He likes, He really do reward us. And when we live by His word, He rewards us. And if we know it or not, the rewards of God are way more deserving and powerful and more impactful than than the praises and gratification that we can get from man. And I feel like that's what hinders us a lot. And we rather please men, not me, but man. We'd rather please man than to please God, the one who created everything, the one who gives us everything we have, the one that does everything for us. And I feel like it's crazy, but I can't say it's crazy because I was once one of those people too. Like I wasn't always living for Christ. I wasn't always, living to please Him. And I was doing the things of the world, and seeking gratification from others in the world for what I was doing that was worldly. And now I know that that's not a part of Christ. And if I'm serving, if I'm living to get praises from people, then I'm not satisfying God at all, because 9 times out of 10 the people are still living for the world. They're not living for Christ. So if I'm doing things of the world, then I'm not doing things of Christ. And I feel like it take a while. I hate it take as long as it do for us to realize that. And I honestly hope that more than me can realize that earlier before it's too late, rather than early than late. And I know they say it's rather late than sorry, but in this case, no. So the second thing I got was, and that was chapter 1 verse 10. The second thing was chapter 2 verse 21. It says, I do not set aside the grace of God, for if righteousness comes through law, then Christ died in vain. And I feel like He had me to read Galatians because I have been asking Him so many questions, and I've been so confused with whether we're supposed to live through the law, or you know what I'm saying, because I felt like we should. But like the books I've been reading lately has been telling me, like, because I always would say, well, God, He said He came to fulfill, not to abolish, which He's not saying it's not wrong to still live by the law, but we aren't being judged. But now that I'm reading, we aren't being judged by the law no more. We're being judged by faith, because it said that he set the law so we would have something to go by, so we could get to heaven. But when he saw that it was so hard for us to fulfill the law, that he had to send his son Jesus Christ to fulfill the law for us, so we weren't on the law anymore. But it also said that we still are, we are judged by faith and believing in God. And it also said that even though, we still not supposed to, it also says, I forgot what it is, faith without works is dead. But that's just saying that, just because God is saying, okay, I'm gonna judge you off faith, that doesn't mean I still supposed to go out here still cheat and kill. Even though I know I'm not being judged for not doing those things anymore, I'm not supposed to just willingly go do those things. You're still supposed to show that you have self-control, because you're not supposed to still just be out here doing people. Just because God, you say you got faith, just because God okay, I'm judging her off faith. You can't go murder somebody and then be like, well, God ain't gonna punish me then. But then you gonna get punished. But he just saying that's not, he just judging us by faith, but we still not supposed to be out here just living of the word, basically. You're still not supposed to live of the word, but you're still supposed to have your faith in God, and you're still supposed to do the things that you know will be good in his eyes. If you're doing anything and you feel guilt, or you feel like you shouldn't be doing it, before you do it, then let you know that's not of God and you shouldn't be doing it. I think I just messed it up a little bit. And the last thing I got was from chapter 3, verse 2. This I want to learn from you. Did you receive the Spirit by works of the law, or by the hearing of faith? And I think that implies to those people who feel like once they find Christ, that they are just the most righteous person ever. And they feel like if somebody else is coming to Christ and they don't do, this ain't the only thing it applies to, but this is what it spoke to me in. And it's saying, okay, so you basically saying, since you found Christ and started living how God wanted you to live, that you basically can stop somebody else from finding Christ or becoming in faith just because they're not doing the thing of the law. And it says, so did you hear about faith? Did you hear about faith through works or by hearing? No, it said, did you come to faith by hearing or by works? And 9 times out of 10, when people see people of Christ, they don't want their life because they feel like we live a horrible life, and they feel like we can't do nothing, and they feel like we always being judged. So the things you're doing in Christ is not what's going to attract somebody to you. Your testimony is what's going to attract somebody to you. Them hearing about what God has done for you and the things he brought you through is what's going to attract that person to Christ 9 times out of 10. That's why it says, were you brought to faith through hearing or through works? Because to be in Christ is hard. And you go through a lot of things, and you have to fight a lot of stuff, and you have to sustain from a lot of things of the world, basically. You have to completely take yourself out the world. If people see you doing it, they don't think that's fun, because you're not going to the club no more. You're not smoking and drinking and fornicating and committing adultery and all that stuff. So they're like, man, that's boring. I don't want to do that. But 9 times out of 10, when they hear the life you have now, and how gracious you are, and how good your life has gotten, and how much happier you are, and how your depression has gone, and how your finances are better, and how your relationship with your husband or your wife is better, and your kids and all that stuff is better, that's what's going to bring that person to Christ 9 times out of 10. Them seeing you living for Christ is not, because they're going to feel like that ain't what they want, because they feel like they're not doing anything, because the world make everything that's worldly seem fun, and everything with Christ seem boring and lame. And that's how they want you to perceive it. But that person, people really come to Christ through hearing your testimony and the things that he brought them through and all that. This is about to make a great I like that, what I just said. That spoke to me again. But yeah, so remember that you can't be judged. People come to Christ through hearing, not what they see you doing. Because they judge people. They judge people that go around talking about Christ. They're like, why you doing that? She crazy, you know. But then when they see how you flourishing and all the happiness and stuff, and hear about everything you know you're doing and you got, and how God blessing you, and how He delivers you from depression and homosexuality, then they want to be in Christ. So yeah, I think those were some good little points for today. But I'm on my way to work. I'm cold, y'all. I really cold. Why? I don't know. It ain't cold outside. Oh, and I got another scripture. I seen it on TikTok. It came from 1 Timothy 4:12. It says, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech and conduct, love, and faith, and in purity. And I like that because I feel like oftentimes, well, a lot of times, people feel like because they're young, they have time to build a relationship with Christ, or they're like, I'm young, I'm gonna make mistakes, I got time to get it right, when time is really not your friend. And we never know when God coming back. So we really supposed to live all our whole life like He coming back in 3 minutes, because we never know. So you have to be ready for when God comes, because you don't know when He coming. So you have to live like He coming in a minute. And I think I just said the same thing 10 times. But a lot of people like to say, I'm young, I don't have to do all that right now. Yes, you do. You really do. And like I said, don't let them tell you you're young. Do not let them tell you you're young. Yeah, you're young, but you're a young person who living for Christ. And I'm still living for you. You're a young person, but you're a young person who living for Christ. And you need to continue to live for Christ. God is not letting you do all this stuff in vain. He has a purpose. He has a reason He has you want to live for Him at such a young age. And you should live for Him like you're doing. And He said, show them in love and in kindness and in purity. Because just because they judge you for doing it, don't let that discourage you. Don't let that make you cold-hearted toward them. Don't let that make you feel no type of way. But still be in Christ and show them love and kindness and how pure you are. And maybe that'll make them want to come to Christ. But yeah, just because you're young, that don't mean nothing. That means nothing at all. But I'm headed to work. I think I said that 8,000 times. What I was about to show y'all. Oh, did I order my food? With this place for they to-go orders, you don't call it in. You don't call it in. You text them. And I just text them the order. When I was getting the gas and they said it was 20 minutes, there was at 5:57. So it should be ready. It's zero. But yeah, so I gotta pick up my meds. Not meds. Pick up my food and go and get some stuff for my brother before I go to work. But yeah, so I guess I'll see y'all at work. Or I might see y'all at work. She ain't know that I ain't get.
You record everything?
Not everything.
So let me watch you.
What?
You ain't gonna do it now, you gonna watch it.
Tell them, Keisha.
You should just kept walking and just seen her do it.
It be making me nervous.
So what do you video and put on YouTube?
She doing unboxing her food.
I do it. I got a YouTube channel for the Lord, but I just don't.
Oh, so it's not like OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No, it ain't the only thing.
Yes.
Oh my
You
God.
got it. What you sell it?
Elise,
That's pretty, isn't it? Finish it.
I gotta pray for you
Color
somewhere.
in the thing. You know I got to be finished.
I got sushi and I got, what else I got?
Ooh, did that come from the place here in town?
Yep.
Let me tell you the roll you need to order. It's so
Tell me.
good. It's called a crab stick-em roll.
I had them before they did.
Color in it.
It is good.
And I like the dancing crawfish
I'm gonna go run and get
Is
my
that the
food
one
real
with the
quick,
crawfish on
y'all.
top of it?
with all that sauce and stuff.
Yes, it's so good.
I like these too, but DJ got oh, I didn't know it had tuna
You
in it.
gotta stay here with your mama. With your mama.
It got it called the bagel roll.
The baby roll?
Bagel.
Long.
It got cream cheese and avocado in there.
I'll be right back.
Wanna try it?
Good, thank you. I just need to grab my drawers.
That little lady in 39 talking about, 38 talking about, I'm glad it's you tonight. She don't even know me.
What you eat?
Me?
Well, you know what, Shakila? I'm going to pace myself for my shenanigans because you got 2 whole nights with me, baby.
You gonna do what?
I'm going to pace myself with all my shenanigans because you got 2 whole
40,
nights.
who got 45?
Oh, what you saying? You ain't gonna act up that bad?
Who got
I ain't
45?
going to act up. I just got to save some for tomorrow night, too. Who's 45?
Baby, who got it?
Elise?
I don't know. Who is 45?
Baby, you know what room numbers you got.
No, I don't.
Or, really?
It ain't even 8 o'clock.
Look, don't hold it. So first of all, I had to chase her down outside. So she got open for that.
That's how you know.
I don't believe it either, bro.
I
This
did.
is the second time her friend did this.
She, yeah, and the first time I let it go. Because we were playing around and she laughed about it. It really ain't.
That's why she doing it. Then. Well, I can't say that 'cause my brother ain't never had a whooping.
I got the belt out and everything.
I don't want that.
And she kept screaming, "This is child abuse! This is child abuse!"
I don't want that. It's on the table.
What you want then?
You in there? You got a spoon on top of it.
Mine. Hello. Word. Where you at? You at the hospital now?
What? I'm trying to see how you gonna come here to look at my food and tell me you don't want that like you mad.
Cause that's not what I want. I want a roll.
What do you mean a roll? Like a bread roll?
She killing me.
And cut me out of it.
Nope. You
I
don't
look fat. So I'm gonna be your video the whole time while you eat.
You went out of space.
And they gonna hear you tell me that too, ain't it? I better get famous for the video. Oh no.
You tried to what you wanted.
No.
You don't know what you want. Can you hear me? I just want to get a cheeseburger all the way and a fry. No man, and I don't want to drink with you out. Ma'am, Shaquila. Thank you. Secure the bag. I took all of it off at work last night. And it like, I done got to a point where, I used to like wearing eyelashes a lot and get my hair did a whole lot. But it like, I ended up going through like a phase where, it like, I just wasn't satisfied no more, or like it wasn't for me. And it had been a long time since I even had like got a weave or got my hair done or wore lashes or anything. And then I ended up going, you know, starting school, so I couldn't handle that stuff for school, no way. And since and then it's like I started back doing it, but it's like now I'm back at that point where I'm just not satisfied. Like it don't satisfy me no more, and I guess that means I need another break. Cause I don't know. I washed my hair today before I came to work, and I just did my bun. I don't know, guys. But yeah, I just did my bun, and I feel clean, and I feel nice, and you know, put together. So I guess I'm back at my era with for a while without wearing this stuff. I feel like he had took me away from it one time before, and then I trickled back in it, and now I feel like he pulling me away again, because like this how it was the first time before I decided to just like cut it out or whatever. But yeah, I gotta cut it out again because it's not satisfying me. I'm disappointed in everything. And yeah, but I just can't get, then I got obsessed with my natural hair and started flat ironing it 3 times a week, and I got heat damage now, but my hair done made a whole 360. I'm trying to build my nerves up to let her cut the little ends off that I do have left, but I don't know. I need to make an appointment, but I don't know when I'll have time. I gotta look at my schedule. I need to start back doing my to-do list too, because I'm supposed to be setting my boss the days I can work, and I haven't even done it yet. But that's what it's doing. So yeah, I don't know. I wanted to go get my nails changed today, but I don't know. I'm trying to see if I should wait till I get out. I mean, should I go when I get out in the morning? But they don't open till 9. I get up at 7. I don't want to have to wait 2 hours. So I might just go Monday. I'll probably get an early Monday and go, because I don't think I got anything to do Monday. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all later. Oh, and I woke up too late to read my Bible before I came to work. But I only got 3 chapters and I'm on my way down. And all I got to do is pick up my food, so I should have time to read before I go into work, hopefully. But yeah, so I will see y'all later. Oh, and I gotta make a TikTok about being 15 in Christ. So I'll be back. Yeah, I feel like I'm finna puke. I think I'm probably because I ain't ate today, but I don't know. I couldn't do my TikTok because I can't remember what Bible verse that I read that was talking about the because to my speech putting out of they were talking about being content in Christ. I mean, being content where God have you with. I know it was in Romans, because it's the last thing I just read. But yeah, I don't know. We at McDonald's. They said their frappe machine working today.
Welcome, madam.
Yes, can I have a large caramel frappe with no whipped cream?
Whatever y'all.
And a small fry.
Anything else?
That's it.
647. You can pull around.
Yeah, I want a small fry for $2.
Hey.
Hey.
You want the meal? 639. I'm at 859.
Did your sister like her umbrella?
53. Have a good one.
You too. I got me a fry, even though I got fried with my food. Should have me some ice cream. I don't need it though. Let me try to get my iPad. Cause I think, I don't even remember if I told y'all about it in this vlog or the last one. Oh, it was in Philippians 4 and 11. Not that I speak in regard to need, for I have learned that whatever state I am in, to be content. I gotta make my tickety top. I'm just ready to eat deep fry.
It's like caramel in the middle, but I picked.
Okay, thank you. This the wettest frappe I ever seen. It's still crapping though. When I took my seatbelt off. I see y'all might get some work. My brother bought me this from Ulta. I want to wear one of these. I made some notes because I'm gonna review it for you guys. But I don't know which one I want to wear. Let me see the ones that give me a 10. I said the tour birch give me a 10. I already rated them. I put a 10 on the tour birch. Let me see. Kate Spade, New York. I need to smell it again, make sure. I'll put it on that one. He got me the samples. I'm gonna put this one on. And I see they say if you put on your perfume oil to make it last longer. I had put some baby oil in here when I went to Texas that time. And I just got my regular everyday jewelry on. My necklace with my ears, my cross, my watch, my ring my brother bought me. I can't spray this in. Look how much I sprayed it. But I'm gonna probably review those for y'all tomorrow. We're gonna make a matcha right quick, and then we're gonna head out. It's freezing! My nose burning. Today is April 8th. Let me hold down hand right here. Oh, and the reason I added the regular matcha I normally use into this drink was because the one I bought at the store wasn't matcha enough, if that makes sense. What they doing? You better get out the way.
Well, you better shut up before I run into that truck.
But I don't know what they doing. Anyway, it's what is it? Oh, it's night. It's April 8th. We headed to work. This is my last work day of the week. I'm tired. My nose burning. I ain't tired. I gotta quit saying I'm tired. But my nose burning. We don't know what we gonna eat today. It's cold outside. I smell good though. That Kate Spade in New York, that's the one. I gotta get it. I gotta get that. But yeah, oh, I'll tell y'all the reason I mixed the regular matcha in with that matcha because by itself that matcha not matcha enough. It's fruity more, if that makes sense. And I just realized in the video that this dairy creamer that I got because I have what I about to say? Oh, I be using that almond milk creamer and it's in that a purple and white bottle too, so I seen it and just grabbed it thinking that they had a smaller version when it's not the same thing. So yeah, I gotta go get the right flavor. And that's why it tastes different too. That one don't even taste as sweet as the natural one. I don't know. But we headed to work. I'm trying to see how I can get back home. Now I wanna order some clothes. Because I seen this little outfit, it's a dress, but it's got a shirt, like long sleeve, like that gray jumper I wore, it made like that, but it's the skirt. And I want to get some New Balance that I saw to go with it. But I didn't want to order because I thought it was getting too hot, but I guess not. But I don't got nowhere to go anyway, so but I'll see y'all when I get to work, because I got to talk to y'all about what I read. Y'all, so I was gonna wait till I got home to tell y'all about what I read for the last of Galatians, but my friend is going to talk about it with me. Say hi, Keisha. She a little blurry. I don't know how to make her unblurry. But disclaimer before we start. Just because this what the scripture means to us, we not saying that's what it's supposed to mean to everybody. This is just our perspective and how we feel it pertains to our life. Hopefully we still have time because we waited. I should have been said something because it's 6:16. We get off at 6:45. Well, 7:08. The day people gonna be coming in a minute. So our first scripture is Galatians chapter 4, verse 16, and it says, "Therefore have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth." And to me, the way I feel like that applies to daily life is like when you friends with somebody or you in a relationship with somebody, and you know how most people don't like to hear the truth. Basically, they want you to tell them stuff to make them feel good, and they want to sugarcoat it. But I feel like if I'm your friend, or you know, we close or got that bond, I supposed to tell you the truth, just like Paul was telling people the truth, but they wanted to be mad at him and be the enemy because they was opposing God anyway. So what he was telling them was the truth, but they wanted everybody to be mad at him. And nowadays, a lot of people are mad or will get mad at you for telling the truth because they feel like a lot of people just can't take the truth, I guess. And they feel like you hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But like, I feel like if I'm your friend, if I don't tell you the truth, then I'm not your friend. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's your opinion?
I feel like some people.
I'm gonna back up, see if you're gonna unblur you. I don't know.
Some people. It just depends on the person. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you can tell the person the truth and But for me, my words don't come out right. So you gotta sometimes sugarcoat the truth. But you know, the truth.
So
The truth hurts.
yeah, the truth hurt, but so you feel like you should sugarcoat the truth. So okay,
It depends on the person.
hold on 1 minute. We got went to the train can pay about. Good
Hey.
morning. Okay, so just because you feel like that person can't handle the truth, you shouldn't give them all of the truth.
Right.
No,
Sugarcoat it.
that's not right.
It's not right, but at the same time,
Cause that's misleading.
you're right, but still. Listen,
Okay, I'm listening.
if I don't know, that's hard.
You do know.
It's hard because in
Okay.
a sense we can say we don't like hurting nobody's feelings,
Yeah.
but you can tell them the truth. And what if you tell me the truth and we've been friends forever
Mhm.
and our friendship end?
I'd rather end with me being honest than me keeping the bond on based on a lie. So you still don't agree with me?
No,
Oh my god.
I just feel like everybody can't handle the truth, and sometimes to keep the peace, you either gonna say something or you're not.
Okay.
And I feel like not saying nothing is better than telling the truth.
Okay, well, pertaining to the word then, okay, put it in this perspective, you listen?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, so, you know, the only way to heaven is through Christ, right? And Christ is the full truth, and we're supposed to live through him, right?
Right.
So, if we see somebody, like, if we know that that person is close to us or something, and we feel like we know they're doing wrong based on the word, and we don't try to steer them in the right way, and we just sugarcoat it because we know that they ain't going to be able to take it. But God also says that if we don't, you know, like if we teach false doctrine or we don't help to steer someone in the right direction, we get persecuted for that. So it's like me not telling them the truth or trying to help them, you know, follow Christ in the way they're supposed to is leading them astray. And then I get fought for it because I didn't tell them right when I knew right.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like just leave what alone.
I mean, well, it did say you can't help everybody.
Right. But
You still don't think you should try?
if it was my best friend, I would probably tell her the truth because we can talk to you the way. If it was somebody else, I would sometimes sugarcoat the truth. And in today, like in reality, we really don't tell everybody the truth. We'll say something, we'll sugarcoat it in, behind their back we'll say something else. Like we'll say what we feel like we should have told them the truth, but in reality nobody tell nobody the truth.
I guess you're right a little bit when you're right.
Yeah, I am. Because we know it's right.
But still, but pertaining to the
we-
wrong, but okay, so but pertaining to the word, we still know it's wrong. That we're
Yeah,
not. Okay.
pertaining to the word, we know it's wrong, but 90% of the time, we don't speak up on stuff that
And you know
we
that,
know is right. We just let it slide, but then behind their back, we talk about it. Nobody step up and say stuff.
Well, you're supposed to.
Right.
So what that mean? We gotta start doing it, right?
Right.
Okay.
But are we?
Yeah, we are. I'm telling you today.
All right. I got you.
Oh, for real, Kiss. We're gonna get through. We're gonna be stuck on one verse for an hour.
We're done with that verse.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, the next one is Galatians chapter 5, verse 25. It says, if we live in the Spirit, we must also walk in the Spirit. And that goes for people who say like believe in God. I feel like it go for people who say they believe in God and like that they follow Christ. But you talk, basically you talking the talk, but you ain't walking the walk. You saying you believe in Christ, but you ain't doing the life you live not showing that you believe in Him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, I took the walk out your. You can say.
I understand that. I hate. Well, I'm not gonna say I hate. I dislike people who always on Facebook or social media talk about God, but they
in person.
Yes, they are the opposite.
You're like you acting like I don't know you outside
like
of that post.
False claiming.
Yeah, I hate that. And you know that you get persecuted for that too, because because to me sometimes that make people feel like, okay, well, if they believe in God and they doing it, I mean, if they believe in God and so they follow Christ, but they still living life like this, then I could do the same thing.
Yeah.
When that's not really what you're supposed to be doing, and it's just crazy. So okay, since I got a question, since I've changed from the time you knew me to now, like what would you, would you say I'm a false living or what? I know I still got some stuff to work on.
Cause you're mean to me, but
I'm not mean. She said
you changed a lot though.
So like, would you say I'm one of the people who talk the talk, but I don't walk the walk?
No.
So you feel like I do both?
Yeah, I feel like you are a person who walking in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ain't just saying it because you in my faces.
No, I will tell you that. You just mean.
I'm not mean, y'all. She's
very mean. So
I'm not
she's
mean.
very mean.
She think I'm mean because I don't like people to touch me and stuff, and I don't like noise. And she the opposite. So
like,
the other,
you have come a long way because you used to didn't talk to me. Like you was so, what's the word? Self-absorbed. Like in your own little shell.
Yeah, I just don't. But y'all,
but you came out since you started working more days.
I don't talk to people.
Because I guess because it's mean.
I didn't even know her. I have to learn people first. And she got mad because she said, "Man, I ain't even had work number 2 hours together when I first met her." And she talking about I was talking to her.
She wasn't. And I talk a lot.
And I don't talk. That's why she feel like I'm mean, because I'm the opposite of her. Okay, we off subject. But yeah, you can't say that's just like I watched the man preached about it the other day. He said you in church screaming on Sunday, but Monday through Saturday you smoking, drinking, and hollering.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You can't do that. He outside, I think. You cannot do that. So our next one is chapter 6, verse 7. It said, "For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap." And I feel like that in society today, a lot of people don't think like that. They feel like they can do people like dogs, and in return they gonna get the world. Well, you not. You gonna get the same treatment you dish out to people. And even like in a relationship, if you do this person wrong 24/7 and they continuously nice to you, that ain't gonna last for so long. Cause they gonna get tired of being dogged out and being the only one that's being genuine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like whatever you sow, you gonna reap. You ain't gonna sow bad seeds and get a bouquet of roses. Them bad seeds, you gonna get some dead roots. What the thing? You gonna get some weeds. You sowing them bad seeds and you gonna get some weeds, because you can't be out here doing people bad and expecting your life just to be grand. You can't be just doing. You can't do that. Just like if every day I come up in here talking about her and doing her dirty, and then I'm thinking that I'm gonna get something good in return for doing that, I'm not. And then it's just like people always want something in life, but you ain't sowing the seed to get it. You always talking about you want this, you want that, but you still you don't even got no job. How you gonna get it? It ain't nobody just gonna give it to you. So you gotta sow those seeds for what you want. You gotta sow you sow the seed for what you want in any aspect, whether it's emotionally, physically, money wise, lifestyle wise. You gotta sow into it, because it's just not gonna be given to you. If you don't sow nothing, you get nothing. What you think?
I feel like
You reap what you sow. What you feel about that?
yeah, it's true, but some people sometimes I feel like they don't work. They don't apply to everybody.
Why not? Because you feel like okay. I already
Because
let me guess what you finna say. I already know what you finna say.
What?
Okay, so you finna say sometimes you feel like you doing everything right. You doing what you supposed to do to try to get to the next level what you want. But this person over here not doing nothing. But it seems like their life so easy and they get everything. Okay, but let me tell you this: God isn't the only person that give people stuff.
I know that.
Satan give people stuff. Okay, now answer that question. When the people like that you see, how long do that stuff last that they have? It's short lived.
Until they go to the next person and get it.
It's short lived.
You're right.
It ain't gonna last long because God not giving it to them. And I bet they look like they have, but they suffer.
Yeah.
See, I had to go through that too. That's how I knew what you were finna say. Cause I just prayed and told God to take that from me. Cause I'm like, I'm doing me and my brother just talked about it too. I'm like, I'm doing everything right. But this person over here scamming and living the best, best life. And it's like, I just can't, every time I make a move, somebody knocking one of my children down.
Yeah.
But we can't think like that because just think about it this way. What we going after, we doing it in the right way. So when God feel like we ready for it, when we get it, it's going to be worth it and it's going to last a long time. But these people who out here getting everything quick, it's going to go quick and something going to happen. And look at some of these folks that been around here scamming and stuff. And they got caught and all this done what they doing.
Yeah.
Crying.
Because they took their money this year.
See, so I already knew what you was going to say.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Well, okay, but anything else you want to say? Because I feel like I just took over.
Yeah, you just said what I wanted to say.
Okay. Our next one is chapter 6, verse 8. For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption, but he who sows the spirit will see. For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption, but he who sows to the spirit will of the spirit reap everlasting life. And do you want to go first?
No, that just ties into what you just said.
Yeah, basically it just ties to what we just said, saying like if the only difference I feel is saying if you sow into fleshly things, that's what you're gonna get, because you know everything of the world is what your flesh wants, which is the opposite of what God wants for you.
Yeah.
Because we have to we have to fight our flesh daily to be within God, because your spirit, your flesh gonna want you to do everything that's in the world, because it's not what God wants you to do. So it's hard, like all the stuff we used to do that you don't do no more. You had to fight every day not to want to do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's saying if you continue to sow into that, your own reward is going to be things of the world, which is going to in the end not going to be the kingdom of heaven, because if you're still living for the world, then you're not living for God, because God don't want you to, you know, be hard up and want none of the world. And I feel like it's saying, so if you live in Christ and sow the spirit, you're going to reap the spirit. And when we die, we're going to get that ultimate reward. What you think, friend?
I feel like I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel like when you is living for Christ or whatever, but the people who living the fast life and getting it easy, it's just tempting or plays on your face.
So what is that? That's your flesh tempting you. You're going to pay to fight your flesh daily.
It's more like envy. Like, I envy that person.
Because you're like, why I can't hear
you? Yeah, and I'm doing the right stuff. You
got to pray that out for you. I had to pray about that too. Because we don't supposed to envy what nobody got. And how they getting it and why. You know, and the main thing, I feel like all of us up here, we always want to know why. When we not supposed to ask God why. We not supposed to question him. Yeah. But I ain't going to lie. I be like, now, Lord, why? How?
When I was growing up, I used to be like that. But now I just get it the honest way. Not that I used to get it the bad way, but I ain't never had nothing. But now, I'm more focused on myself and not what other people have, because I know the way they get it.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna last long. And I mean, it be hard sometimes. I mean, you be like, They just ain't. Mostly, I feel like mostly where it come from is you feel like it's not fair.
Yeah, because here I am putting my priority first and not having nothing.
And struggling sometimes, and they just
getting it easy. Doing whatever they want to do.
But think about it though, the things that we see that they have now ain't really what we should be wanting anyway. Cause everything we do while we here on earth should be so we can hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. When you look at it in reality, you know what I'm saying? Everything we do, we supposed to. And man, I be feeling like it's so hard because we be want stuff we see, and like I want this or I'm gonna get that, but like that's not even what we should be wanting. Cause like you hear me say all the time, man, I want to buy that. I want to get that, but in reality, we're not even supposed to be worried about all. That's not what our focus should be on. But it's hard.
Very hard.
Okay, our last scripture, chapter 6, verse 9. And let us not grow weary while doing good. In due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. And see, that just tie everything.
Yeah.
It tie everything together because we simply talk about how hard it is and like being tempted and wanting to get what like why we have to try to do it a good way, and it's still it taking so long, but it just told us like not to be weary and doing good because in the end it gonna be worth it, but that's the only thing that'll probably keep you going and want you to do right because like what you're doing is not in vain. But you can't grow weary in well doing. What's that? So we are, like she said, we already really did just talk about it. But you can't grow weary in doing good. Sometimes it's a little tiring.
Yeah, it's hard wanting to live an honest life.
But and I just thought about, you want to know why the people who doing wrong, it seem like they get it so quick? Because they doing exactly what the word want them to do. And think about all this stuff is in the word that we be craving for. So, hey, that's all you got a message for the people? Okay, well, if you had to, not pertaining to name we just read or anything, if you had to leave the people with one message, what would your message be?
To focus on your end goal and not focus on the materialistic things that surrounding you, because like we said, or like Shaquita said, it's different serving. It's like everybody serve a different person. Like you can be for God or you can be for the devil. You never know what type of person you encounter in life, and you can get tricked easily, tempted. Let that discourage you for what you really want to do, or your purpose in life. You happy?
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Yeah, I still ain't smelled it yet. I can move that hip down.
Okay, so we are about to rate this Ulta sampler box. Let me get some lips out. It's 19 fragrances in it. And it comes with a $15 gift card. This is the inside. And y'all, the ones that I thought I would like were surprisingly the ones that didn't smell that good to me. And I smelled them at work and wrote some of the notes on a sticky note, so I'm just gonna go in the order of the sticky note. I'm gonna use this card so I can put it so y'all can see. Okay, so this one I really don't even have to rate it because y'all know I already wear this. And it's the Carolina Herrera Good Girl. Y'all know I wear that one. That was one of my favorite winter scents. I feel like the scent for that one is so strong that you should wear it in the winter time, but it's a very much winter grown lady scent, if that makes sense. Like when you wear that, you gonna mature. You're gonna smell mature, very much mature. I got a job and I don't take no mess. The next one was, I should have put these in order, but I didn't. It's the Billie Eilish. Let me see. And there's this one. Y'all, I don't like this one. I gave it a 2. It smells like rubbed alcohol to me. And I don't know if it's because it's so compacted into the small thing. Because I noticed too, like when I buy, like my ones like this, they smell different than, the full size ones smell. And I don't know why, but maybe that's why, but I don't like that one. The next one was Wild Rose by Coach. And I like this one. I gave it a 7. I said this is one that I wear every day. It smells very good and it smells clean. And I really don't know what I could compare it to, but I just know that it smells clean and I like it. The Paco Rabanne. I probably didn't say that right. Let me find it. Maybe I should. Where is it? Oh, in my face. So this one. It's Fame by Paco Rabanne. Paco, I don't know. But I wrote that it's a 10. And I wrote it giving me first lady vibes. Like you going on a dinner, you going to vacation. That to me, that was TSA's I'm a wife. The next one is Juicy Couture 10. The Viva Juicy. Y'all already know I wear that one too. It's kind of strong, but it's soft, so I feel like it can be spring and a winter scent. I would use it. You can use that one as an everyday by itself, but I like to pair it with one of those because I have that one. I got the big one of that one, and I pair it. I need to get another one because I'm out. I ain't used to it. Let me show y'all. I used it up, it's empty. But I like to pair it with what is it? It's called Effortless by Maurice. It's a clothing store in the mall. But yeah, I love that one. 10 out of 10. Get the Juicy Couture. Okay, so the next one is the Giorgio Armani My Way. I don't like it. To me, it giving the 85-year-old church mother. I rated it a 4. You know, y'all know how old people perfume smell. That's how it smells to me, like a perfume my grandma would wear. So I didn't like that one. and I gave it a 4 out of 10. I'm rating all these out of 1 to 10. Maybe I should have said it at the beginning. But we're rating these on a scale of 1 to 10. And I gave that one a 4. Next we have Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, which is this one. I don't like it. I gave it a 2. I don't even know what to compare it to. I just don't like it. Next we have the Versace Bright Crystal. No, this the Versace Bright Crystal. I gave it a 3. It's a subtle scent, but it's like at the same time it's real strong. Like it'll burn your nose. I mean, maybe it smells different in the big one. Cause I wrote on here subtle but strong, and I really don't know. Let me smell it again. But I rated it a 3. Oh, it smells like It smells like alcohol. Let me see. And now I probably can't smell nothing because my nose stopped up. Y'all probably can hear it. Now it don't even smell bad. I don't know. I wrote a 3, but now smelling it again, I give it like a 4 or 5. I give it a 5 out of 10. Smelling it now, I give it a 5 out of 10. I don't know, y'all. Okay. This Tory Burch. See, let me find it. Okay, this one. She gets a 10. It smells like a very good and rich bath. That's all I know how to explain it. Like, it smells very clean. Like when you I said I put it on if I'm feeling like if I done went and got me a nice bubble bath and, you know, just put on a cute little chill 2-piece set and I want to go look around Target or to the mall or go out and get lunch by myself. Tory Burch signature, 10 out of 10. Clinique Happy. I gave it a 5 out of 10. And it's crazy because when I was smelling it at work, I was like, this smell like it got fruit in it. It smelled citrusy, and it does have citrus. It's the citrus scent, but it's not to the point where it's very musty or orangey like. So I feel like it'll be good for like a brunch or like outside activity, like a picnic or something, because it's kind of outside-y fruity, like, if that makes sense, but not the sweet fruit, like the fragrant aroma of citrus fruit. So I gave that a 5 out of 10. And then Estee Lauder. Oh, that's Jimmy. Where is it? Sun's Goddess. No. It smell like, if your grandma used to wear that, the girl at work told me, she said it's from the perfume I was describing from Avon. It's in a little short round bottle, and it got like a black or burgundy top with a black tassel hanging from it that my grandma used to wear when I was in elementary school. That's what that smelled like to me. I gave it a 1. I would not wear it. Estee Lauder. Sun's Goddess. I don't like it. And then we have Ariana Grande. No, which one is it? God is a Woman. I rated it a 1. It smells like alcohol. It's a couple of these ones here that smell like straight alcohol. And 2, it might be because it's a strong scent, but they got it packed in such a small tube. So maybe that's why it smell like that. I don't know. It smelled like alcohol. I didn't like it. And then there's also the Ariana Grande. What is it? Is it 008? 006? Yeah. It's called Sweet Like Candy. I give this one an 8. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It smelled real good. I don't like the little thing they packaged it in, cause it's not a spray. You have to take it out like that. Yeah, it smells good though. I like it. I gave it an 8. 8 out of 10. It smells very good. I put what I write? I wrote sweet but hot but grown. Like, it's not the Bath and Body Works sweet. It's sweet like mature sweet. And I said it's good for like a movie night or just a chill night with your husband. And then we have Da Vinci Irresistible. I rated it an 8 out of 10. I wrote that it's fresh. Yeah, it smelled, and this the only one like I really like I could actually smell through the tube. All of them I really have to spray, but it's fresh. It smells like soap. I wrote like a grown woman bath, or like you can wear it out to dinner. So yeah, it's a good scent. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. And of course the Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. I don't even have to. I don't even see it. Yeah, this one, Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. Don't even have to rate 10 out of 10. I had it and I used it up, so that's another one that I have to repurchase. But it smells very good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's very summery. You can wear it to church, brunch, just a day out. It smells very good. Billie Eilish, number 2. Where is it? What did I write? I wrote an 8. I wrote that it's very pleasant and fresh. I also wrote that you can wear it to church, girls' night out, to dinner, then you know, just chilling. It's a very good fresh scent. I like fresh scents. I like to smell clean, but I like to smell grown too. But since it's the summertime, you know, like all those musky scents, they can be very woodsy, and musk scents can be very overpowering. So yeah, that's that one. And the philosophy, amazing. I gave it a 3. It smells like, oh, that ain't even it. Oh, yes it is. Philosophy Amazing Grace, that's the name of it. I gave it a 3. It smells like City Trends. That's the only way I know how to put it. City Trends. It smells like City Trends. Now this Kate Spade, New York. Where is it? Right here. I wore it to work last night, as y'all can tell, because it's almost gone. But it smells very good and soft. It smells like to me, it smells like the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl, or either the Gucci Guilty with the woodsy part of it. But I realized over time the woodsy and the musk part got very, very strong. I worked 12 hours and I put it on before I went to work. And the scent was like, after a while, it got very, very strong. And I was like, dang, this is strong perfume. So you really only need a dab, but if I put too much, I would wear that in the wintertime. I feel like it's too hot now to wear it. And maybe that's why it was so overpowering. But yeah, it smells good, but after a while, that woodsy scent gets very, very, very strong. So keep that in mind. And lastly, we have the Jimmy Choo I Want You. I put a 6. I gave it a 6. It's very strong to me. I put that I wear it in the wintertime. I kind of get unisex from this. I feel like a man can wear these too. Is this a man? It don't say, but I feel like it could be for a man or a woman because of the tones in it. But yeah, like I said, you get a $15 off your qualifying purchase of 40 or more on any featured fragrance in the box. So, and it expires in July. So I have to use it before July. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad rating for a box of 19 perfumes. Maybe they're growing me over time. Let me see how many they actually like. So the amount they got a 10 out of 19 were 1, the Carolina Herrera, 2, the Paco Rabanne, the Marc Jacobs got a 10, and that was it. So that's only, oh, in the Kate Spade. So 4 out of 19 got a 10. Oh, and the Tory Burch. Did I say that? Yeah, so 4 out of 19 got a 10. And then for an 8, I put the Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande and the Givenchy Irresistible. A 7 was Coach the Wild Rose. I gave a 6 to, I thought one of them had a 6. Maybe not. Oh yeah, 6 to Jimmy Choo, I Want You. It smells good, but I feel like, you know how like if you have those unisex scents, but I feel like that one is more manly. I like musk scents, but that one was a little overpowering. So yeah, y'all, that's all for this vlog. We're going to end it here, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Today is Sunday. It is April 9th. I'm starting a new vlog today. So yeah. Or I might just wait and start it. Yeah, I'm going to start a new vlog tomorrow. I uploaded a vlog today. My plan now is to start doing shorter vlogs because I still have a lot of footage. So I'm going to start doing shorter days. I mean, record shorter days and start over on Sundays. And my plan is to upload on a Sunday. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And hopefully I won't be stocked up next video. But I just got like this overnight. I just got like this at work last night. I don't know. But it's okay. I'll see y'all in the next one.